Yo, kijkers van Gimmo. Ik ben er weer met een nieuwe aflevering van Gothic 2. Oké, zwijg maar. We gaan naar de monastery.
And he works all day too. And it's gonna get even worse.
Alright. Hopelijk niet meer dudes in black robes. Alhoewel, ik heb nog wel een beter zwaard, denk ik. Ik heb eigenlijk gekeken dat dat beter is. Damage 30. 40. Dus het is wel beter. 30 en 40 damage. Oh nee. Dus eigenlijk kan ik ze wel aan. Of toch beter aan. Liep er al één voorbij. Je ziet me niet. Ik kan beter mijn wapen uitstrekken. Voilà. Oeh. Even stilstaan.
Nothing to be had there.
Oké. Achter mollen. Er maar voorbij lopen zeker. Nee. Steek dat wapen weg. Steek dat wapen weg. Oh my god. Volgens mij, toch nog. Ik wil net zeggen, volgens mij heeft hij een bug. Kippetje. Oh shit.
Innos be with you. What can I do for you, wanderer?
Niks.
May Innos...
Echt, er zijn echt kiekersgeluiden.
Another one of those things.
Nu pas eens. Pas op als je erin valt.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast. Hey,
Oh.
you. Hey,
You?
you. Ever been to the monastery?
Maybe. Why?
Are they still taking on people? I wouldn't know where else to turn.
Where do you come from?
I used to be captain of a big whaler, my boy. The sea is my home. My ship, the good old Magdalena, was sunk by pirates a few months ago, and now I'm stranded here. All I ever wanted was to go back to sea. But since I've come here, not one schooner is called at this accursed port. The only ship which is anchored in Corinthus is that blasted war galley of the king, and they don't take on anyone. So what else can I do? There's no work for me in town. I've tried everything.
You'd better get off the road.
Don't worry. I've already noticed that the wilderness out here has become damn dangerous in the last couple of days.
Your fault. What the hell? Het is een bolt erboven.
I can hardly believe it. Are you really a paladin now?
Obviously.
If someone like you is with the paladins, then Beliar's thugs had better watch out. If you did in the sleeper, that handful of orcs shouldn't be a problem.
This is not only about the orcs.
I know, but it's still good to have you on our side.
Oh well.
What are you doing here in the monastery? Let me guess. You want to be instructed in the art of magic.
Perhaps.
I knew it. Best to talk to Marduk. He's responsible for you paladins. You'll find him in front of the chapel.
I need to get into the monastery. It's urgent.
Yes, sure. Here's the key.
Okay.
Anything's possible.
I've got no time for things like that.
I've come from the old Valley of Mines.
What do you have to report?
The enemy has formed up there with an army of orcs and dragons.
We have already learned that from Milton. But what about the king's shipment of ore?
The mine they are digging for Garand in the valley cannot satisfy the demands of the king.
The days are becoming grayer, and the light of the sun is ever weaker.
I was attacked by men in black robes.
I know. Those are the Seekers, henchmen from the nether realms of Beliar. Beware of them. They will try to take possession of you. Once possessed, you will no longer be yourself. Only here in the monastery could you find help then, so be careful. Here, this rune will bring you directly back to the monastery if you need our help. Remember, we must offer resistance or we shall all be doomed.
Right.
I have come to take the Eye of Innos.
I see that you have received an authorization from Lord Hagen himself to bear the Eye of Innos. I am afraid that I have to disappoint you. We have fallen victim to a treacherous plot of the enemy. The Eye of Innos has been violently taken from these sacred walls.
Who did this?
Evil is cunning and usually works in secret. Only rarely do you see it emerge to pursue its evil machinations in broad daylight. But these days, it's a different matter. The enemy now shows himself openly in the street, in every home and every public square. This can only mean that he no longer fears any adversary and is not going to shrink back from anything. One of our most faithful followers, a candidate for the high robe of the Magicians of Fire, has changed his allegiance unexpectedly, and in an alarmingly evil manner. Pedro. The enemy has taken possession of him, thus inflicting a terrible defeat upon us. Pedro has forced his way into our most sacred halls and stolen the eye. I fear that he simply spent too much time by himself, outside of the gates, and thus beyond the protective walls of the monastery, exposed to all lurking dangers.
Okay.
Where did the thief flee to?
Pedro knocked down some of the other novices who tried to stop him and disappeared into the morning mist. Many novices have gone after him to bring the eye back to its place unharmed. If you want to catch up with him, you need to hurry before Pedro disappears out of your reach.
Oké, dat zullen we dan doen.
No big deal.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Nobody wants to know.
Who told you that?
Op naar Pedo. Of Pedro. We noemen hem gewoon Pedo. Oké. Ik zal wel proberen sneaken. Oh, you fuck. Shit.
Now you shall feel the
Waarom kan ik niks doen? Ik zit vast. Ah, what the fuck, jongen. Weet je waar? Ik gewoon in het water springen. Fuck it. Wee. In het water volgende keer. Bloem. Oké, op naar Pedo. En push op naar Pedo. Oh, wat is dat? Dit is toch geen beest? Het zal vast wat geweest zijn, bezig. Klinkt toch raar. Zwaar. Hou je van deze shit?
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You're the second fellow to rush past here like he's been stung by blood flies.
Huh?
Who was the other guy?
He looked like one of those brainy novices from the monastery back there. You can say what you like, but somehow those guys aren't quite right in the head.
Where did the other one?
He ran up that way like lightning.
Okay.
I need to get going.
Hey, no problem.
Maar oh nee. Ja, nee jongens, stomme rap. Ja, we gingen naar die andere kant, maar ik ging helpen me dood. Maar ik ga eerst nog eens naar oh nee. Greenest. Andere room, hoe is die?
Don't tell this to anyone. Really? So how interesting. Now that's typical, isn't it? Really? How interesting.
Yep.
Adonos saw that order and chaos were now unequal, and he bade Enos take his
Er moet dus toch wel iemand zijn die mij 2H kan leren. Voor de rest, ja. De andere 2H leer ik nog niet.
Hey,
Hey!
what are the advantages of one or two-handed weapons?
Quite simple. With a one-handed weapon, you're faster. That can be a considerable advantage in battle. Two-handed weapons are more ponderous. You have to fight with foresight, but you can do a lot more damage when you're hit.
Where should I start, with one-handed or two-handed?
That's entirely up to you. If you specialize in only one type of weapon, you automatically learn the other at the same time. If, for instance, you're good at fighting with one-handed swords, but still a beginner with two-handed weapons, your two-handed skills will go up as well whenever you train with a one-hander. In that case, the training is more exhausting than if you train with both types of weapons. Just start and you'll soon see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
How's your duty?
But when I'm...
Can you also train me in sword fighting?
Lord Andre has ordered that we train everyone who is in a position to defend the city. But that's only true for combat training. All other kinds of training are reserved for the militia. Can you at least halfway handle a weapon?
I think so.
All right, you can start when you're ready.
Okay.
Let's begin with the...
2H. Voilà. Eenmaal op doen.
Come back when you have more experience. Come back when you have...
Alright. Verkeerd. Oh, dat ziet er al wat beter uit. Yes.
So now you are a paladin. Congratulations. I thought from the beginning that you wouldn't stay with the militia long.
I think that Cornelius is lying.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What proof do you have?
I've read his diary. They bribed him. Everything was just a bunch of lies.
If that is really so, you must go to Lord Hagen immediately. Show him the diary. He will take care of the rest.
Rest niks, hè. Want we zitten hier al in jail. Cornelius, waar zit hij?
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinthus, by the explicit order of
I've come.
Oké, sorry.
How's this? Everything from now on.
About
You can forget the business. I have sent a few men down into the sewers. The Thieves Guild is now merely a sad chapter in the history of this city.
Oké. Ze hebben daar ook eens gewoon gekeken voor wat stuff. Sleep. Till next morning.
For the king.
Alright. Dus ja, dus daar dan wel wat stuff gaan bezoeken en meenemen. Oops. Ah, dat is die bow. Dat ik nog moest zoeken voor die dude. Toch even, wat is dat? Bospers bow. Oh, Hunter's bow. Oh, oké. Ook goed. Zo, bedankt voor 9 gehad.
a few lockpicks would be helpful.
Damn it. Zo, waar waren we? Ah ja, ik had juist geen picklocks niet meer. Een paar keys. En mijn money. Veel druk, allemaal mijn geld. Kist.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Ja, dan kom ik hier nog wel eens terug als ik wat meer lockpicks heb.
Look at you. Where do you come from, huh? I know. You don't have to tell me. I know everything. Just don't even think of stealing anything here, got it? We can't afford drawing attention to the hotel.
Well, not stealing, take my stuff back.
Order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The Smith Bennett has been declared free of guilt because his innocence was proven by a clever advisor of Lord Hagen.
How interesting.
Zo. Gaan we dus nu saven. Ik heb al serieus wat gehad. Chickens.
I love this shit.
Ah, dat weten we nou.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You're the second fellow to rush past here like he's been stung by blood flies.
Okay.
I need to get going.
Hey, no problem.
Hier staat rood bierstaf. Of we lopen gewoon like hell. Auw.
I love this shit.
Ja, dat weten we nou. Hier, I love this shit. Ik heb zijn boon altijd niet teruggegeven. Oeps. Oh man, I love this shit. Oh, close.
Now you shall feel the power of the Master. You cannot elude it. There he is.
Wat, nog één? Test nog eens. En die komen echt snel achter als iemand. Maar je zit echt wel 4 biesjes. Oh, die durven erin komen of wat? Ze kunnen niks zien. Goed idee.
Nothing to be had there.
Zo, ook weer al dood. Die andere ging toch wel makkelijker. Kijk, gewoon af, klaar. Je ruikt. Alles safe.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I knew that would be a problem.
What the hell was that? Ah, nog meer van die beesten. Oh shit.
You have come too late. We have destroyed the Eye of Gnos so that it can never regain its power. We shall now demonstrate the futility of your attempt to challenge the Master.
Okay.
Now feel our power.
Ik ben een soort van possessed.
We shall kill you.
Veel succes. Misschien dat er hier nog één stond. Daar zit er een. Lopen, 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 lopen. Dat zal zo wat de laatste zijn die er hier stopt.
You cannot hide.
U kunt het houden, nou wat doe het. This dude is on fire. Ooh, close, close, close.
We shall kill you. There he is.
Hier zit de Eye of Gnos. hebben we hem dan eindelijk, de Eye of Venus. Oké. Misschien weet Zardoz wel wat moeten we doen. Maar mijn mana is op. Wacht.
Hey, you! The Eye of Venus has been destroyed.
What are you saying? Destroyed?
I found it up in the northern forests. Unfortunately, I've only been able to salvage its fragments.
That was our only chance to stand up to those dragons, and it's gone. We have failed.
What now?
This is a painful blow. We have to reorient ourselves. I shall retreat and ponder the matter. In the meantime, you should go to town and talk to Vatras, the water mage. I could imagine that maybe he knows what's to be done.
Okay.
Zardoz sent me. The Eye of Venus is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
Okay.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear. The setting is broken into 2 pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the 3 reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual of reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the 3 gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual. I estimate it should be at least 3 plants.
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adonos myself. Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Innos. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Black magic? What about Zardoz?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all 3 of us together? I can just see Pyrokar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Zardoz.
Where can I find a smith capable of repairing the setting of the eye?
Ask around in the area for someone who knows how to repair jewelry.
News spreads fast in this city.
That's a good thing, too. The enemy won't be sleeping either.
I've got to go.
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Send Zardas and Pyrocar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you. Listen, people. I am needed elsewhere. It won't take long. When I return, I shall tell you the rest of the story. May Adonos be with you.
Alright. Zo. Dat zal dan wel het einde van onze aflevering zijn, want anders wordt de video veel te lang. En dan zie ik je bij de volgende aflevering, waar we waarschijnlijk de AI gaan repairen. See ya!